Hello, everybody. I'm Matt.
And I'm Maggie.
And we are
Hopefully Awesome.
That's right. A positive place on the internet where we nerd out about all the geeky things we love. And of course, today's geeky thing is Smallville. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to season 2.
This is for school.
Going back to Smallville. What was that one POD song?
I don't know POD that well.
Payable on Death. So,
wow.
Hey everybody, welcome to the season 2 premiere of Going Back to Smallville, the weekly podcast where we rewatch Smallville that doesn't have Tom Welling or Michael Rosenbaum in it. No, it's great. It actually boosts our numbers when they came out, so that was great. If this is your first time watching us, thanks for stopping by. We really appreciate it. Definitely, you don't feel obligated to go back and listen to season 1. There's a lot of things, and you know what, everybody? Before we get any further, I'm just gonna say it. We are dropping basically every ongoing joke we had in season 1.
Oh,
unless they come back. But there's one that definitely will not be back. We've made a pact, and it's dead. All right, it's dead. So don't get in the
like the horses that they are.
Yes, don't get in the comments and start being like, oh, where's the screaming horses at? They're gone. All right, it's donezo. All right. No, they're done. They're done. Unless for some reason I forget and do it again.
And blacks out and says it.
Yeah, and I mean that probably.
And
will
also,
happen.
Evil Jonathan Kitt comes back.
Stop! We're bringing up things that we swore we
You're
were
the
going to
one
bring
that
up
brought
again.
it up.
I'm saying we're not bringing it up, and you're
But
bringing
you're
it up.
breaking it up.
All right.
Also, we're running on like no sleep, so
Shite. All right. You ready to do this, Maggie?
I hope I remember what to do.
Well, I hope you remember what to do because we're on our way.
Yeah.
So
where are we going?
Well, we're going back to Smallville. That's right, everybody. We are back. It feels good to be back. We haven't done a Smallville episode, like a legit Smallville episode, in like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Because we did the special features, then we did Superman the movie. So it's good. It's good. It feels good to be back. Hopefully we don't ever take a break that long again.
Hopefully we never get sick like that again.
Yeah.
Let's just put it that way.
Here we go. Smallville, Season 2, Episode 1. Almost burped in the microphone. Vortex. Okay. Season 2, Episode 1, Episode 22 overall. See? I told you it'd pay off saying that, because it finally did. It finally did. Original air date was September 24th, 2002. Writers, teleplay by Philip Levins. Story by Al Gough and Miles Miller. And directed by B-Man. It's Kreuk B-Man. My God, it's the B-Man. He got another, that's a slobber knocker. Oh my God, Kreuk B-Man.
Why?
Because Kreuk Beeman's the man. Kreuk Beeman's the man, all right? I love Kreuk Beeman, but not as much as I love previously on Smallville. That's right. We should kick off this episode with a remembrance of where we were. So let's all just pause for a moment. Let's remember.
I will.
No, we already did that joke.
We
already did that joke.
Oh.
Yeah. Previously on Smallville, Roger Nixon has proof of Clark's powers on videotape. Lex is trying to orchestrate an employee buyout of the Luthor Corp fertilizer plant number 3. Did not realize it was as specific as number 3. I would have thought it would have been number 2. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Going Back to Smallville. You might have thought the beanery was shut down and the fart jokes were over. Well, guess what? We're back, fuckers. That's right. Here comes the doo-doo. All right. God damn it, man.
You're the one that brought it up.
Lana Lang, Lionel Luthor, and Roger Nixon and Jonathan Kent are in danger from a tornado. Clark leaves Chloe on her own at the dance. The ship has been activated, and Clark runs into the tornado after Lana. And now, the season premiere of Smallville. I am the villain of the story.
What?
Just wait for it. That's going to be a slow burn for you. Outside the tornado, Clark's ship is flying through Smallville as if it's trying to go somewhere specific. The ship heads into the tornado, but is struck by lightning, dislodging the octagonal disc from the ship, causing the ship to power down and to go who knows where. Who knows where. Amazing. This ship, is able to handle interstellar travel. But,
It can't handle a freaking
a bolt of lightning? You don't want to get struck by lightning!
Okay.
Bum, bum, bum. Lana is afraid in the floorboard of her truck. She's like, well, I'm in a tornado. Better find cover and get under the dashboard.
That's the worst place you can hide.
Dashboard.
I don't know how to read you.
Dashboard.
I don't know how to read you.
From John Q. Remember?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Lana's afraid in the floorboard of her truck. She looks behind her and she catches a glimpse of something.
Clark?
There's hair, and she's like, what? What is that? And it's a muscular man in a tuxedo. Weird Al Yankovic has arrived, everyone. And he is a spy. Mm-hmm. And he's a secret agent, man. Yeah. Let me tell you. He's like, Lana! Somebody save me. Somebody save me. If you want to come and save me, Remy Zero. Polka, polka, polka. You don't know polka, polka, polka? Come on. Polka, polka, polka.
Who are you?
She looks behind her and catches a glimpse of Clark. Can't talk. Clark rips into the truck. Wow. Covers Lana with his sexy body. That's right, everybody.
Yeah.
We're hitting a TV 14 this year. That's right.
Lord.
If you're ready to see some abs, you just buckle up because you're going to see some abs.
Quit saying it like that.
Like what? Abs?
You're saying it weird.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Abs.
I said if you're ready to see some abs, it's
Yeah,
gonna
you're
be great.
saying it weird again.
What am I saying?
Abs.
Maggie, have you ever heard of 8-minute abs? Well, this is 7-minute abs. All
Okay,
right?
you said it better
Listen,
there.
if you walk into a video store, all right, and you see 7-minute abs sitting
Okay,
there,
you said it better.
and you see 8-minute abs sitting next to it,
Okay.
which one are you going to get?
7-minute abs.
Exactly. Think about it. 7's the magic number. You got 7 dwarfs, 7 11s. You got 7 chipmunks twirling on a branch, eating lots of sunflowers on my
7
uncle's
in
ranch.
heaven.
You know, that old kid's tale from the sea. You know what I'm talking about?
Little Mermaid.
And get this, right? If you're not satisfied with the first 7 minutes, we'll send you the 8th minute for free.
What?
And that's where we're coming from. That's
What?
from A to Z.
No way.
Yeah, there you go. So, what are we talking about? His sexy body is on top of Lana.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, baby.
She feels it. Let me tell you. She feels it, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, my Lord.
They don't call him the Man of Steel for no reason. Oh, we're back, baby. So, he never says a word. The truck is just completely destroyed.
Yeah.
And he's laying on her,
Yeah, he's holding
her
on tight.
And then the truck is just ripped limb from limb. Just utterly destroyed. But then we flash over to Lex's house. Lionel is on the ground. Son, help me.
Save me.
Lionel is there. And Lex is bleeding in one eye. And he looks just like he's gonna fucking snap at any moment, right? And who could blame him? Yeah, Clark Kent gaslighting this bitch, right? Dude hasn't had hair since he was like 7. And even then he was a ginger. Think about that, right?
There's nothing wrong with gingers.
I didn't say there was. I'm just saying he probably went through a lot because he was a ginger, because people treat gingers mean. Think about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just watching
8th
you.
minute for free. And, you know, and he's like...
And Lionel's piece of crap,
yeah,
too.
he's like, fuck.
I can let him die.
Fuck. Okay. Come on, Dad. Here. Let's get you. And he pulls him out. And he's like, Lex, my boy, you saved me, my son. Oh, no! And he falls over. Maybe he's dead. Maybe he's blind. I don't know. Who can say? Maybe we'll find out in 40 minutes at the end of this episode. Who knows? So then, you know, we're near the Kent farm, right? And Nixon just goes running through the trees like he's in the goddamn Blair Witch Project, right? He's getting lost. He doesn't know where he is. And over the roar of the wind, you hear Jonathan, you do the roar. You hear Jonathan yelling. No, it's a little bit louder. It's more windy. Yeah, you hear Jonathan. He's like, Nixon! God damn it, Nixon! You won't destroy this family! And Nixon's like, you want this camera? You can have it, you old hick! And he throws the camera. And then Jonathan doubles back to the camera. He's like, hell yeah, I saved it. What? There's no tape in here! Oh my god! And then he looks up at the sky. It's a goddamn trailer! A goddamn trailer in Smallville! Crash lands on Lobo. Jonathan just grabs Nixon and barrels him down into the ground. Oh, and only those the super smartest people be left to bitterly cry. Damn you! God damn you, Zelda! I can't breathe. Oh my god! Oh my god! I really hope we didn't lose our entire audience.
I bet we did.
We're gonna look at the analytics, and it's just a hard stop for the rest of the episode.
They're like, forget y'all. I'm gonna go listen to Talkville.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna get the real scoop on this episode.
Shoo. Man, and then we're back at the tornado, right? And Lana is lying unconscious. She's on the ground, right? And we pull back a little bit, and like the camera's doing like a spinny thing, like, oh, she's still in the tornado. No, it's just the camera spinning around because Greg Beeman's fucking crazy, man, and he does shit. He does shit with that camera, and then Clark's just sitting behind her, and then we pan up, and we just see utter desolation from the smog of tornadoes that came through.
Tornadoes.
The suck zone, as one might call it. Stop. And then we just see the tornado completely dissipate now that it's left our main characters alone. And then we cut to black. Somebody save me! Making his first appearance in the opening credits, John fucking Glover. That's right, everybody. Lionel Luthor. He is now a new main cast member. They said, Whitney, get your fucking ass out of here. You
get
piece
your
of
crap
shit.
out of here,
We don't
wow,
want
wow.
your shit no more.
Get
Whitney.
out of here.
Your fucking
You
dad's,
didn't care about Lana. Get out of here.
Your dad's dead, you piece of shit. Get the fuck. Get the fuck out.
No.
Get the fuck.
No, stop that. That's not nice.
I'm pretty sure it's going so loud that it is cutting my volume off.
I hope it is.
Because, like, there's a moment where I can't hear myself in the headphones anymore. And it's happened quite a bit. So I'm scared to look at this audio file.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. We've seen the opening credits. Yeah, let's take a beat. Let's take a moment.
Good riddance, why.
This episode brought to you by Hit Clips at McDonald's.
Hit me, baby, one more time. Oh, baby, baby.
We now return to Smallville season premiere.
All
All right, we're back.
Okay. Sorry, I was singing. I was being a hit clip.
Yeah, you know what's great about hit clips?
They stop at one. Ow.
I didn't even hit you. Ow, you fuck. That's my arm hair. I didn't even hit you.
I didn't even pull him. Oh. Ow, 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 ow.
Stop it. I don't want to do the podcast anymore.
I'm leaving.
We're back at the hospital. The hospital is overrun with patients. The doctors have so many patients that they have lost their patience. That's right, everybody. Welcome to season 2. We're back. Clark arrives with Lana and is yelling for a doctor.
Help! D for doctor.
No, Clark, I don't want dumb Clark anymore. Clark is a good boy. He's smart.
I'm good. I brought Lana.
No. He places Lana down on a gurney, and the doctor begins checking her over, and the doctor's like, shit.
She'll be okay.
How's she doing? Like, how'd you find her? And then she turns around. Clark's already gone. Gone like ghost in it in real life, if you know what I mean. And then Clark runs over to the Kent farm, runs into the storm cellar. Ma! Dad! And then, over in the corner, here comes Martha Washington.
What? Huh? the first lady of the country is Martha Washington?
Yes, Martha Washington. She's got her apple pie, right? She's like, Clark, your dad ran out to the storm. I knew you'd be upset, so I made you this lovely apple pie. And he's like, wow.
Thanks, Mom.
I mean, I need to find Dad, but I'm also really happy about this apple pie. And she's like, I am too. I've been trying to cook it for 22 episodes. I finally got
job,
it.
Mom.
And then Clark turns around and is like, oh wait, Ma, where's my ship? And Martha throws the pie on the ground and says, God damn it. And then Clark speeds out to go find Jonathan, right? And so we're at the hospital again. Lionel has arrived, and he has many injuries. Lex tells the doctor to do the best because that is his father.
Lex, my boy.
Lex, I should have pulled out. And so, and Chloe. Maggie, listen to that one. So Chloe arrives and finds Lana. I think I killed Maggie. Chloe arrives and finds Lana. Lana tells Chloe about what happened with Clark. Right? Hey. No. Lana tells Chloe about what happened in the suck zone. Right? She's like, "Oh, I got sucked up, bitch." Stop doing that. And tells that to Chloe. And then apparently Clark brought her in. And Chloe is like, oh, well, that's where that fucking asshole ran off to.
He left me.
I was sitting there holding the goddamn bag here at the dance looking like a fucking clown. What am I, fucking clown shoes to you, Lana? God, fuck this place. I'm going back to Metro.
I didn't ask for him to come rescue me, Chloe.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm glad you're not dead, I guess.
You wish I was dead, you bitch.
So now we're back at the crypt.
Oh yeah, because that's where the trailer landed at.
And Nixon is stuck under a statue, and he's like, "Oh, Jonathan, please help me up, Jonathan."
No.
And then Jonathan walks over with a giant stick, like a metal spike. And he's like, "Oh God, no!
Don't kill me!
Don't kill me!" And Jonathan's like, "Ah!"
I'm using it as a lever.
Yeah, he's not gonna kill him.
Physics.
Jonathan describes where they are. Oh, well, this is an old church, and there was a basement, and I knew that it was here, and so I threw us down here when the trailer fell on top of us. And Nixon's like, "Oh, wow." And they discuss Clark being for the world and not Jonathan's. He's like, "You've got the world's most important being in the universe doing fucking farm chores on your farm, you dumb fucking hick."
He's my kid.
Jonathan's like, "The fuck, man? I just saved your life. You want me to put you back under that statue? Because I'll send you to St. Peter right now, you asshole." So now we're back at the Kent farm. Clark is still just worked up trying to find Jonathan. What are you doing over there?
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. I'll stop.
Clark is still worked up about trying to find Jonathan. Lex arrives and tells Clark about Lionel and how he hesitated to save him. And Clark's like, oh, well, I mean, but you did save him. That's what matters most. And Lex is like, no. You don't know my dad, okay?
He's going to hold this over me.
He's a piece of shite, all right? He is a piece of shite. And he will only see me saving him as a weakness. And Clark's like, wow, that's pretty fucked up, man. I gotta go find my dad, though. So, like,
I'm sorry.
Sorry that I can't deal with your problems, Lex. I'm trying to save my fucking father, okay? Sorry that we're all not fucking billionaires and can just fly in doctors from, another fucking city to come work on our fucking father, all right? Some of us have to get out here, put on our bootstraps one bootstrap at a time, and put on our blue jeans and go do the hard work ourselves. Unlike you bald-headed
you put your boots on before you put on your pants?
Hey, listen, depending on what you gotta do, it just, don't worry about it. And Lex is like, Clark, okay, listen, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. That was very insensitive of me. Mm-hmm. I will help you find Jonathan. And Clark's like, fuck, now I gotta be slow. I could have been fast. And now Lex is with me, motherfuck. All right, Lex, come on. We're best friends. F is for friends.
No.
B is for
best friends. S is for school.
And they lock arms. They start skipping out into
D
the
for
woods.
dad.
Right? So Clark and Lex look for Jonathan in the woods. And Lex notices Nixon's car is up in a tree. And they're like, hey, Clark, maybe we should fucking split up or some shit. I don't know. Clark's like, that's a great idea, Lex. God. Now I can get 18 acres of land done like that. I ain't got to worry about this bald-headed fuck wandering around with me. And, and then, Lex like, boop, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, beep. 1-800-CALLATT. Hey, collect call for Mr. Roger Nixon, please.
Oh, it's my cell phone. Hello.
Two kings. Hey, is this Roger?
Yes.
Are you Roger Nixon?
Yes.
I found your fucking car in the tree.
Oh.
Did you get? Are you with Jonathan?
Yes.
Fuck. Oh no! Clark found me, and Jonathan finds Nixon's phone.
Help me!
Throws it in the fucking thing. He's like, "God damn it, you fucking hick! That was our one way to live." He's like, I'd rather die than be saved by Lex fucking Luthor. All right? I would rather drown and scream for hours than to be saved by Lex Luthor. I would rather Roger Nixon's like, oh, okay, Jesus, calm down, John. He's like, don't give me. You don't know where I've been. You don't know what I've seen. You gotta take things slow every once in a while, because if you don't, time's just gonna pass you by. Okay, don't.
You're hinting.
Don't. I wasn't hinting at nothing.
He's hinting at.
And then Clark comes over and he realizes that Lex is calling fucking Nixon, right? And he's like,
Who are you calling?
I should have known.
You're lying to me, Lex.
Should have known. Never trust a fucking Luthor. Cut to black.
Middle fingers.
This episode is brought to you by Dunkaroos.
Dunkaroos. Dunkaroos.
Everybody wants my Dunkaroos.
Dunkaroos.
We now return to the season premiere of Smallville. So we're at the Talon. Martha puts Jonathan's photo on the missing board. Lana asks Clark how he found her. And Clark's like, and then they're interrupted. I don't remember what by. Clark begins blaming himself for everything. He's like, Ma, if it wasn't for me, Dad wouldn't have been trying to save me and then say, somebody save me and protect my secret. He'd still be here. And Martha's like, don't say that? Don't you say that?
Quit guilt tripping yourself, Clark.
This isn't always about you, Clark. All right.
God, Clark.
Sometimes other people need to feel guilty about shit. All right. Stop being so pedantic. So now we're back at the crypt again. Everybody get used to being at this goddamn crypt. Jonathan realizes the crypt is lined with lead and that Clark won't be able to find them. Mm-hmm. And he tells this to Nixon for whatever reason. And then Jonathan tells Nixon, hey, fucko. You're Nixon. You're fucko. Hey, fucko.
Right. I'm trying to find his voice.
You want to give it another go?
Right.
Close enough. I may have a way out of here.
Which way?
But I'm not going to tell you unless you give me your tape. Because I'm willing to fucking die for my son. For I so loved my son that I sent myself to die.
You're God.
I'm going to make you meet God at the gates of St. Peter. Now, are you going to give me the tape, Nixon? Is that an answer? Are you going to answer me? You pedantic.
Yes, here's the tape.
All right, there it is. No story without the tape.
Oh, there goes my money.
All right, Nixon. Look,
I'm not a crook.
Fill this wall over here. You feel that?
Oh, wow. Oh, it feels furry.
Yeah. Oh, wait, that's not the wall. My bad. Hang on, let me readjust here. Okay, now you fill this wall here.
There's air here.
Yeah, it's weaker.
Oh, baby.
We're gonna dig.
We're gonna dig, baby.
See, because why is he Elvis? When did he become Elvis? You see, because Jonathan's like me. He's a digger. Jurassic Park. It was Jurassic Park reference. Dotson. We got Dotson here. So we're at the farm. At the Kent farm. Lex arrives to apologize to Clark. Clark's like, it's too late to apologize.
It's too late.
Why didn't Smallville do a musical episode, you know? Think about that.
It's too late.
He tells Clark, he's like, Clark, listen, I knew
It's too late.
I knew that was Nixon's car, and I knew that he had been fucking with you guys, so I figured he probably had something to do with Jonathan missing, so I tried to call so I could find your dad. And that's the goddamn truth, Clark. And Clark's like, well...
I'll give you another chance, buddy.
Sure, buddy.
Sure.
We're
B
good.
for buddy.
Oh, friends.
B for best friends.
Why does he sound like that?
B for buddy. L for Lex.
Oh, Jesus.
Mom.
I feel like...
Mom, guess what? Lex and I are friends again.
I'm making these fucking puns. Can you just leave me alone for 2 fucking hours so I get these goddamn puns finished, Clark?
I'm sorry, Mom. Mom, I'm sorry.
I'm about to dig up your evil uncle.
No, please don't. He hurt me.
I got needs too, Clark. That's Martha still.
I figured. Mom, I'm sorry. Go back to making your pies.
I love pies.
I love you, Mama.
I love pies.
You love them more than me, Mama?
I love pies.
She does.
Like,
she hates me.
Like, okay, I don't know what's going on here, but I do have this cell phone map. And like apparently this is the only towers. I mean, it would have had been within a 1 mile radius of this because that's how fucking cell phones work. Apparently.
Well, let's go look. Let's go look for Dad right now. Let's go right now. Let's jet. Let's go.
Lex has to go back to the hospital, but Clark takes that map and he calls on old 2 for 2, Pete and Chloe. Good old smelly old pee. Smelly old pee and Cece.
Why?
Chloe. And they're all out looking for Jonathan. And they find the trailer that Jonathan and I have down here, Noxon. It's Dixon. All right. I just wanted to say that because it was funny. They're under, but Clark just doesn't see him because it's lined with lead, right? And he's like, he's not here. And Pete's like, how do you know? Well, you see through objects or something, man? What are you not telling us? What is this, like a adult convention? Hey! Hey, Mr. Kid, where you at, Mr. Kid? Hey, what is this? Like a trailer convention? Hey. Clark's like, okay, you go on PP. We'll be standing out here.
Yeah, chill out, PP.
That smelly old bastard. And Chloe's like, hey, Clark, I know you left me.
I know you.
And Clark's like, Chloe, I'm sorry. Chloe, I really hate. And she's like,
I just, how about we just.
No. She says, oh, don't you know? There's a get out of jail free card when it involves saving your friend's life, So don't even worry about it, And I was thinking maybe we should just be friends, We were just really good friends. And Clark's like,
wait, huh?
F.
Stop.
Friends?
You fussing
F
me.
is for friends. We could be friends.
We could be friends.
I could be friends with you. There's no better man that of man can
You're gonna shake the camera, Matt. Hey, Matt, you're gonna shake the camera.
I could be friends with you.
Okay.
And it's you I know.
Okay, we'll be friends, Clark.
That's right. Sweet. I'm glad you're really happy about it. Later, you got cheesy blasters. He spins off.
Stinky Pee-Pee's like, hey, that's my saying.
He's like, fuck you, Stinky Pee-Pee. I told you my dad wasn't in there, bitch. Get fucked. I don't know what he does. He just leaves. And Chloe's like, oh. And Pee-Pee's like, what happened? And she's like, Jesus, Pee-Pee, what is that smell? He's like, what is that smell, Pee-Pee? He's like, I smell like penis.
What? Have I blacked out?
In this trailer, there was just jars of penis.
No, don't say that. Stop that.
They fell on me, Chloe. The liquid fell on
Oh,
me.
Matt.
That's how I got the nickname
Matt. Stop that.
It was a nickname so strong it reverberated into the past. It's like Flashpoint, but it's a nickname about smelly old people.
Oh my god.
Like it's like the heads from Futurama, but penises.
Stop saying. Oh my god, it's so funny. God.
I'm just imagining trying to make a TikTok of that.
Please don't.
Like, can you get away with like pixelating all the jars from Futurama? That'd be pretty goddamn funny. Okay. Ooh. I got the laugh sweats. And Chloe's like, we just decided to be good friends. And Clark's like, oh, he just wants to, or Pee-Pee's like, he just wants to be friends. And Chloe's like, no, I decided it. It was a pre-thought, premeditated friending. So that
I could protect myself.
Hurt. Yeah. Pre-nuke. And then Pee-Pee's like, Jesus, can I take a shower? Clark keeps looking, but Chloe starts crying and tells Pete why. Jonathan and Nixon hear them and try to climb out. Nixon's like, hey, fuckers, come here, fuckers. Hey, I'm down here, fuckers. Fuckers, you fuckers. Oh no, the tunnel. The tunnel caves in. Jonathan and Nixon are both knocked unconscious. So now we're back. I'm losing my voice. We're back in the Talon. Lana and Martha. Jesus Christ. Oh, God. This is worth the wait, everybody. This is worth the wait. This episode in general. Lana and Martha are talking about how this reminds them of the meteor shower, Lana's like, everybody seems
so
really
helpful.
familiar about all this. A flying DeLorean.
Okay.
What the hell's going on here? And he never found out. And Martha tells Lana, she's like, Lana, I never told you this, but on the day of the meteor shower, about 4 minutes before your dad just wouldn't fucking take a step to the left. Just one fucking step. He took one step to the left. He's walking down the aisle at your wedding, but he decided that living with you was just too fucking horrible. So he
whoa,
just let
bro.
the meteor crash into him, all right?
Yeah.
He just couldn't handle it anymore.
Well, Lana, you was dressed up as a fairy.
But
that
Lana,
day.
yes, you were dressed up like a fairy princess, and you said, make a wish. And I closed my eyes, and I wished really hard for a baby. And not soon after that, Clark came into our lives. And you know what, Lana? I've never even told Clark that story. And Lana starts to smile. And Martha's like, you know, Lana, I'm really happy that you and Clark have gotten so close. And she's like, me too.
Me too.
Back at the crypt, Nixon regains consciousness. Holy hell! Jonathan is trapped under something, and Jonathan tells Nixon about Clark being a boy and how they almost took him to a doctor because of his powers. But as they were sitting out there, they realized that the doctors probably would have kept Clark and they'd never see him again, and that they decided that day that they would just keep it all a secret. And, you know, that may have been a mistake, but it's a mistake he'd gladly make again. God. Back at the hospital, Lex decides to go ahead and have the surgery for Lionel. And the doctor from Smallville's like, this isn't a good idea.
This is not good.
And the really smart, expensive doctor's like, this is a great idea. And Lex is like, bingo. Bingo.
Dino DNA inserted into Lionel right now.
Oh, I'm surprised they didn't go that route. Now we're back at the Kents, right? And Pete is there, and he's like, guys, check out these old fucking maps I found. I'm like, Jesus, Pete, what happened to you? What is that fucking rank smell? Holy fuck, what is that? He's like, guys, listen, I don't have the time, okay? Let's just say it involves a bunch of jars filled with penises, okay? That's all I can say. And Martha's like, I don't even want to know. They're like, wait, whose trailer was this? And so then Clark's looking at the maps. He's like, wait, there's not a fucking church here. And Martha's like, oh yeah, that was broke down in the meteor shower. And Clark's like, oh, Dad would have known. Dad might be there. And Pete's like, well, come on, guys, let's get in my truck and I'll drive us to get
And Martha's like, oh, no, how about you come with me, PP?
No, Martha's like, I'm not getting in fucking anywhere with you. You smell like a bag of old dicks.
Get in the back of the truck right now, buddy.
A bag of dicks. That's what you look like. You smell like somebody took like 40 to 50 penises.
Okay, quit.
And sewed them into a cape. And now you've just got a cape of dicks, okay?
Stop.
That is what you smell like, PP. We love you. I love you more than anything in this world, PP. You're my son's best friend. But goddamn it, you stink. You just stink. You stink, PP.
Okay, I know I stink. God,
stink.
Martha.
Jesus Christ.
Martha.
I stink. I just want to make these apple pies.
Well, how about you stay here, Martha, and make the pies, and I'll go into town.
And then PP turns around and is like, where'd Clark go? And Clark's been gone. The episode already ended for Clark long ago, right? So now Clark runs over there and he finds the trailer full of dicks. And he's like, holy fuck, what is the fuck? No time for this. Flips the trailer over. Dicks go flying for miles. There's some dude over in Bloodhaven gets knocked in the head by a dick. And he's like, oh my God. Hey, is that the Batmobile? Maybe I should steal some tires. That's right, everybody. The Red Hood got hit by a dick. Oh my God. And then, Clark runs down. He sees Jonathan and Nixon. And, there's a bunch of meteor rocks. I forgot to mention that. There's a bunch of meteor rocks. And Clark immediately is like, God, I don't know if it's the meteor rocks or the smell of this fucking dicks. I don't know which one it is, Paul. I don't know. And Jonathan's like, quick, Nixon, you gotta get the meteor rocks away. You gotta get the fucking dicks away from my boy. My boy. And Nixon's like, oh shit, who needs video when I've got the story right here? So he takes meteor rock in one hand and a fucking dick in another, shoves it in Clark's pockets. And Clark, and Clark's just doubled over in agony. He says, "Hey, Clark, is that a meteor in your pocket? Are you just happy to see me?" "I'm kidding you, fucko. Come on, I'm taking you to the news place. Come on, you fucking shit." And Jonathan's like, "Nixon!" And then they're walking, and then out of nowhere, like a fucking Spider-Man, Jonathan Kent comes flying out of the frame. Yeah,
pounces.
Like he's goddamn Rob Van Dam.
Pounces.
Just fucking spearing this guy, okay? Now, was that Goldberg? I don't know anymore. But he takes him down. He beats the fucking shit out of Nixon, right? And Nixon's like, "Oh, God damn it. God damn it. I'll show you, Jonathan Kent." He pulls out it in his pocket. Oh, wait, it was a dick. Hang on. Damn you, sir. And then, but Nixon's gun didn't go off. Nixon falls to the ground. And there stands the bald-headed fuck himself, Lex Luthor. And Jonathan Kent's like, and he just runs away real quick and saves Clark. He takes the dick and the meteor rock out of his pockets. He's like, fuck, okay. And he slings the dick away, right? And he slings it so hard, it goes all the way to Coast City. And it hits this young pilot in the head. That's right, everybody. Hal Jordan got in that so then they're like, "I'm okay, son." So then all the help arrives, right? You got everybody there. You got the EMTs, you got Martha, you got Lex, you got Chloe, you got Smelly Old Pee-Pee, and then you got just Clark. Nothing.
Clark and Lex see each other. And guess what?
Blood brothers. Yeah. B is for best friends.
B for buddies.
It's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be best friends, and we're gonna eat some nachos, some lovely nachos,
bagel
with some
bites.
cheese, lovely nachos, and some bacon cheese, and a bagel bites with some Mountain Dew, and please get on your knees.
Whoa.
And John's like, "All right, listen here, you two assholes, quiet down. Nixon was trying to kill you, Clark. He was going to tell your story, and he said that Lex Luthor hired him." And Clark's like, "Yeah, well, Lex Luthor said that Nixon had hired himself." And then Jonathan's like, "Well, if he did that, then that means that he doesn't get any Nico wafers." And Jonathan's like, "I don't know who to believe." And Clark's like, "Well, Dad, you just got to ask yourself one question. Who was the one trying to kill you, and who's the one that saved your life?" And Jonathan Kent's like, "Fuck.
Somebody say
You fucking did it, you asshole.
me.
You fucking got me. You son of a bitch." Lex walks over and he's like, I'm sorry. I'm just so used to saying I'm sorry all the time because I always apologize to you for something." And Jonathan's like, "Lex, shut the hell up. You saved my life, and I want to say thanks." And Lex says, "To a fresh start."
To a fresh start.
And then they're shaking hands, and Jonathan goes, "Well, it smells like a bunch of old dicks out here." So, we're at the torch. Do you have a sound effect for the torch? That's terrible. It should be like a news thing because it's a newspaper. I know you should do the kind of funny one. Time for the torch. Okay, that's good. Chloe is deleting all of her photos with Clark. She's just crying. "Don't cry for us tonight." Delete. What? Do you want to empty it and delete permanently? And she hovers over it, but then says cancel. You know what this is? The exact same scene about Clark's, when he was adopted. Remember, she had all those files, put them all on the list, and then she canceled it and kept them anyway. Same exact scene. We saw you, Greg Beeman. Mm-hmm. We know what you did, you dirty fuck. You thought you could sneak it past us. We love you, Greg Beeman. You're welcome on the show any day. You ever want to talk about some smelly old dicks? Just let us know.
Stop saying that.
Hey, man, we got to earn that explicit E on iTunes, okay? We got to earn it. So, we're at the hospital. Lionel wakes up and talks. Jesus Christ. Talks to Lex. Lionel saw it in Lex's eyes that he hesitated to save him. And he says, son, I know I've been hard on you, but I was only hard because
I love you.
I love you, and I knew that our enemies would be twice as hard, and I wanted you to be ready. I wanted you to be prepared to be stronger, Lex. And Lex is like, I love you, Daddy. I was like, hey, hang on now.
Lionel's like, hey, I know that you rushed the surgery to fix my eyes.
And that's exactly what I would have done. That's what I would have done. But Lex,
son, I can't
We were both wrong. And Lex is like, what? And he's like,
I can't hear.
I can't see. He's blind. God damn it, man.
I was trying to be funny.
And he's like, and also, that has given me a heightened sense of smell. And son,
you smell like.
Listen, I don't want to judge you, but why do you smell like a bag of dirty old penises? And Lex like, yeah, we'll talk about that later, Dad. Freeze frame. And the credits just start rolling. So now we're back at the Kent's, and Clark talks to Jonathan about saving Lana. He's like, Pa, I saw Lana in that tornado, and I just couldn't stop. And I went in.
I had to save her.
And he's like, well, I mean, you survived. And he's like, well, Dad, you don't understand. When I was in there, I could see Lana, and it felt like I willed myself towards her in the tornado. But that's crazy, right? And Jonathan's like, crazier than a bag of dicks. And he's like, well, shit. We saw one of those. He's like, oh, well, I guess it's not that crazy. And he's like, Dad, I felt like I was flying. So now we're back at Clark's barn. And then, oh, what's that? Lana walks in.
What you doing?
She tells Clark that she has always expected to die young, and that the tornado felt like fate had finally caught up with her. And Clark's like, Jesus, that's fucking dark, Lana. You were a cheerleader last year? And Lana's like, you know, Clark, you've always been there to save me. You're always there for me. Maybe there's more to Clark Kent than meets the eye. And Clark's like, with me, what you see is what you get. And I like me. You know, you're so... hang on. I gotta get the quote exactly here. Maggie Vamp for us. Real vamp. Don't just say vamp 5 times.
Vamp.
God damn it.
So, Lana and Clark. I'm so tired. I'm trying. I'm sorry.
So Clark says, Lana says, maybe there's more to Clark than meets the eye. And Clark says, you want to hurt me? Go right ahead if it makes you feel any better. I'm an easy target. Yeah, you're right. I talk too much. I also listen too much. I could be a cold-hearted cynic like you, but I don't like to hurt people's feelings. Well, you think what you want about me. I'm not changing. I like me. My wife likes me. My customers like me. Because I'm the real article. What you see is what you get.
Planes trans.
Lana's like, what? And Clark's like, I'm fucking with you, Lana. Nah, I didn't save your life. And Lana's like, I know what I saw, Clark. I saw you in that tornado. And Clark's like, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I thought I saw you in the tornado. It wasn't me. Thought I saw you in the coffin. It wasn't me. Thought I saw you in an explosion. I don't know. That's all I got. That's all I'm giving it. It wasn't worth it. Sorry, everybody. Let me refund you the last 5 minutes. Sorry about that. Clark tries to disregard it. Lana is unconvinced and tells Clark that he can be honest with her and he can't hide out alone forever in his fortress of solitude, right? And Lana leaves, but pauses at the bottom of the steps. Clark considers opening up to her, but ultimately decides not to.
He should have.
Lana walks out. We fade over a cornfield as Coldplay plays. We end looking down at the ship, stranded in the middle of nowhere. The camera swivels around to the right. Beside the ship, a big bag of dicks. The end. Ladies and gentlemen, that is season 2, episode 1 of Going Back to Smallville. Oh, Maggie, what'd you think?
It was good.
I wasn't expecting all the dicks.
Oh my God, I'm so tired of that word.
It's time for the countdown to
Billy.
70 weeks.
Heck yeah!
This has been the
Countdown to Billy.
All right. Now let's talk about our freak of the week.
Major Funky.
So, freak of the week this week. We got 3 options, okay? It was 2. I have since added a third option, okay? So, option 1, Roger Nixon.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
Nixon Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Lead. Just lead that caused Clark to not see his paw. And now, during the course of this episode, I've also added a bunch of smelly old dicks. Okay. So,
I say it's Roger Nixon.
I really want to go. I really want to have to say, and at number 23, a big old bag of old dicks. I really want to have to say that for the next 22 episodes.
I'll never read the list off if it's that.
All right, fine. We'll say it's Nixon Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. There we go. Where do you want to rank? Where do you want to rank him?
No, he's just going to be number 1 for me.
All right, number 1, your new number 1 in the Smallville season 2 freak of the week. We got number 1, Nixon Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. This has been the freak of the week. So now let's get into no flights, no tights. Did they break the rule this week, Maggie? Did they break the rule this
Well,
week?
there were no tights.
Was there?
There wasn't any tights.
He wore his red and blue first time. He had his red jacket and his blue shirt.
That's not tights, though.
That is the closest we're going to get to the Superman suit. Okay.
But you did miss class photos. Oh my God, my brain just went.
What the fuck are you talking
I don't
about?
know. My brain just cut off.
Class photos?
I don't know.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
Are you having a stroke?
No, I'm not. That's not fun. That's not a funny thing.
Maggie,
I'm okay.
did the bag of dicks get to you?
You kept on saying it, and you might as well have been hitting me with them. There were no tights. But there... Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I feel so stupid.
You're fine. Hey, it was a joke.
I'm so tired.
It was a joke.
I'm so sorry.
Nah, it's funny. Hey man, it's content, you know?
No, it's not.
All right, come on. We only got 7 minutes before this is over now.
All right. There were no tights, however, there was a flight.
So you are admitting there was a flight.
Yes.
All right. Locked in.
Locked in.
Can't change it.
No, I know. I'm locked in.
Okay. We didn't actually see him do that.
No, we didn't. Wait, we have to see it?
No, I'm just saying we didn't see it.
It's,
So he did fly. I think he flew. Of course, he also flew in season 1, episode 2, when he's hovering above his bed. That was flying. That was flying, Maggie.
It's hovering.
Fine. I'll get my ass hovering 4 inches off the bed.
Please do. I want to see it.
And then we'll figure out who's fucking flying, all right? You know what'll be holding me up?
What?
A bag of dicks.
Saying that.
All right, let's get into
God.
DCU references part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it yet.
You become part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it.
All right, Maggie.
There's none.
This episode marks the first appearance of Clark's red jacket, blue shirt outfit. Get ready. You're going to see that probably every episode. Yeah. The red and blue. Clark saving Lana from the eye of the tornado in this episode was adapted later. So this is like a call forward. It was adapted by Jeff Johns in the retelling of Superman's origin in Superman Secret Origin. I actually have those books and I do not remember that happening. So I probably need to reread them. Clark and Martha have the following exchange. Clark: I never realized how strong you were until today, Mom. Martha: well, thanks, Clark, but I was terrified. Clark: you didn't show it. You were like Super Mom. Now, what's he referencing there? Because Superman doesn't exist. So is that just a thing people say? You're like Super Dale.
Yeah.
Even know who Dale is.
You're Super Bill. You're Superman.
All right, let's get into the talent mix.
So tired.
Rennie Zero!
Hey, I like these guys. Yeah. Remy Zero!
Oh! They actually, I was going to start adding when the music plays.
Yeah.
That wasn't included in this list, like where I copied it from the Smallville wiki. It normally has it. It didn't have it this time. The whole point we did that was
so he's sleeping on the job.
So we could start doing it in season 2. And it's just funny, the first episode of season 2, I can't do it. Time and Time Again by Stretch Princess. Probably played, if I had to guess, was probably over when Chloe was deleting the pictures. And then, of course, In My Place by Coldplay, playing over the final moments of the show where we land on Clark's ship and the bag of dicks. I gotta say, one of my favorite needle drops. Literally can't hear this song without at least singing that, especially the like at the end of it. I always think of the cornfield. Just all that corn, all that CGI corn. Yeah! Bag of dicks.
Oh my God, stop!
All right, everybody.
There needs to be a counter.
Next week, season 2, episode 2, entitled Heat.
Wonder what that means.
Maggie, based solely off of the title, what do you think next week's episode is about? What's the plot of next week's episode?
It's gonna be a hot one.
Yeah, it's a hot one. Give me a hot, make it real hot about it. Hey, is that Carlos Santana champagne? Santana DVX? Hell yeah, my man. This is along the olive for some reason. Did you want to say anything else about Heat? What'd you think?
It's gonna be a hot one.
That it? That's your whole...
Yeah, it's gonna be a hot one. Jeez. There's a bunch of tornadoes. Guess what? Things are about to heat up.
The heat is on.
The heat is on. The heat is on. The heat is on.
Highway to the danger zone. But I'm gonna grab into my giant bag of dicks. That's gonna wrap it up for us, everybody. Like I said, if this is your first time watching Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate it. We hope you had fun. This, I wouldn't say it's more off the rails than normal. I think it was about what you could expect. A lot more dicks in this episode.
Oh my gosh, I'm so tired of that word.
So definitely,
so tired
if you
of
enjoyed
it.
this, we would appreciate a comment, a subscribe would be nice. Leave us a review. 5 stars would be great. You can follow us on all the platforms, and also over at patreon.com/hopefullyawesome. You can get the extended version of this episode, where in the pre-show, we checked out How Much Your Mother recap podcast, and we think those people sound pretty cool, so we might actually try to find some. But the
We sound like stalkers, Matt. Oh my
the
god.
post show.
Oh, it's
Box
that.
of Lies. Check that out. We're going to be playing Box of Lies in the post show, so definitely stick around for that. That's going to wrap it up for us, everybody. Thank you for watching, and as always,
Have a hopefully awesome day.
bye.